It seems like everyone with curly hair these days uses a brush to style their curls, but for some people it may feel a bit too time consuming or a little bit too much work. So in today's video, I'm going to be comparing the difference between brush styling and scrunching to see whether there's a difference in definition, curl clumps, and how well the curls last. So if you're someone who spends ages brush styling your hair and you want to know if scrunching is any quicker, or if you're someone who scrunches their hair and you want to know what the big deal is with brush styling, then keep watching. So I split my hair down the middle. On this side I'm going to be scrunching, and on this side I'm going to be brush styling. To brush style, I'm going to be using the Bounce Curl Define brush, which you've seen me use in many of my videos. I also did a comparison between the two different Bounce Curl brushes recently. I'll link my video up here for you. I've actually already applied some leave-in conditioner right after the shower because my hair was feeling a little bit tangly, so I just wanted to get rid of those knots straight away. I used the Naughty Intensive Care Conditioner. So let's do the scrunching side first. So I've already applied my leave-in conditioner to this side, as you saw. You could also obviously apply a curl cream, or you could just go straight in with your gel. And I've just re-wet this side of my hair as well. I'm now going to apply my gel. I'm going to be using the Naughty Scrunching Jelly because while we're on the topic of scrunching, I'm going to use this on both sides though, just so we've got like a good comparison. So I'm going to use about this much, and I'm going to rake it through and then I'm going to scrunch it in. This one actually, it's a really good consistency. It's quite lightweight. It doesn't need any water mixed with it like other thicker gels do. Gives me really juicy definition usually as well. But I am intrigued to see how it turns out in comparison to the brush styling. Okay, so that is in my hair. The thing that I do find with scrunching is that I usually have to add quite a lot more water because my hair needs to be really, really wet to get that squelchy sound. Okay, so the gel's applied. You can see that it's kind of forming clumps already as I kind of just shake it lightly with my fingers. Now I'm gonna scrunch. And you probably can't see me very well, but I've just bent down so I can really get to the root of my hair. I just find that leaning really far forward and lifting my hair off my scalp naturally really just helps me to get right up to the root. I'm never gonna have voluminous roots by doing a split styling video, so that is my scrunching done. I'm not sure how long that took, probably a few minutes. I might just apply a little bit more gel because I would say this is a light to medium hold gel, but I do find that you can kind of layer this one and get slightly more hold, which isn't the case of all products. But yeah, I just feel like I need a little bit more just for a bit more hold. But one thing with scrunching you'll find as well is that your product isn't always distributed evenly, so you can end up like missing patches of hair. And I'm just going to pop some root clips in on the scrunching side so they're not super flat when it comes to diffusing. Now onto the brush styling side. I have already applied my leave-in and I'm just re-wetting it until it's fully saturated and soaked. Gel, I am going to apply it to the whole side of my hair, brush it through, whereas sometimes I'll just apply it in sections, but obviously on the scrunching side, that's what I did. I applied it to the whole side, so I'm going to section it off. And then I'm just going to split it into two and brush style. This is a really nice gel for brush styling again because it is so smooth. It doesn't add any friction to the hair really. And then I'm going to give it a little scrunch as well. And you'll find with sectioning that it does help you to distribute your product better. If you're someone who often misses sections, then maybe try it. Give it a go, because I honestly slept on section in for so long because I just thought I couldn't figure it out. I didn't think there was any point to it. I didn't think I'd see much of a difference, but I really do notice a difference now. Let me know in the comments if you do brush style as well, and if you find that it takes you the same amount of time, or if it's quicker, or if it takes longer than scrunching. When I scrunch my entire head, I do feel like I spend a lot of time scrunching. So sometimes I think to myself, I may as well have brush styled my hair because I spent so long flipping my head to one side and to the other side. But the sectioning definitely does take a little bit longer. Now on to the final part. I've done it in quite a few sections today. Just small sections, just trying to brush up and away. And like I did on the other side, I'm going to apply a little bit more gel. Ooh, this side's already looking so much more defined and clumpy. But sometimes I do get that result with scrunching as well. I do feel like it's feeling more voluminous as well because all the sections are separated. But the final result will show us. These are the sections so far. Okay, now time to diffuse. I'm using the Curlsmith Diffusion, one of my favourite dryers. Dries my hair so quickly, as you'll have seen in all my other videos. I'm back, and I think the results speak for themselves on this one. So this is the brush styled side. You can see that it's definitely more ringlety, really juicy, big curl clumps actually. I am gonna separate them, but I'll do that in a little bit. But you can just see initially how much clumpier the curls are, really juicy. I've got actually more volume on this side as well, I would say. This side, still some really good definition, but on the top layer of my hair, it's more wavy. So using a brush like the Bounce Curl one does help to give a bit more definition and a bit more clumpiness to that top layer. So you can see that it's just a little bit more wavy. Underneath where it's a bit curlier, there is some really good definition. Something else to bear in mind is that my hair does actually look different when I've scrunched my entire head as opposed to just scrunched one side. This is not how I would normally style my hair, as you know from all of my split styling videos. So I'll try and insert a couple of clips of when I've raked and scrunched my entire head and when I've brush styled my entire head. Sometimes there's not really that much of a difference, and also it depends on the products that you use. Sometimes if I've used a lighter hold product, I'm not going to get as much definition and as many juicy curl clumps as with a stronger hold gel. Also, I forgot to say that I did apply a bit more gel partway through drying just because I felt like I needed some stronger hold, especially on the scrunching side. So I used a bit of the Shockwave's Ultra Strong Power Hold Gel, which I actually just used in my budget friendly versus high-end video. I am going to quickly unravel some of these. The thing with the big sausage clumps is this still feels a little bit damp now because it's dried in such a big curl clump. You may find that your hair takes longer to dry if you don't kind of like separate your curl clumps, because yeah, this is still wet, whereas the other side is completely dry. So even though I'm using a separator brush, just my curl pattern does just like to re-clump. So there's that side all separated. I just think that this side, it looks like much more uniform curls. They almost look like they've been curled with a curling tong, to be honest. but I just love this side so much. I just think it looks so nice and defined. I like this side still. This is much more of like a natural, lived in look, low effort, your kind of Julia Roberts soft curly look. But if you have a curl type similar to mine and you want more definition, definitely try brush styling. Anyway, it wouldn't be a proper test without showing you how it holds up into day 2. So I'm gonna go about the rest of my day now, and then I will come back tomorrow and show you how my hair has held up. I thought I'd take my hair out of the overnight pineapple bun with you so we can see what it looks like today together. So let's do that now. Let's take it down. Give it a shake. And flip upright. Okay. I feel like it always needs a little bit of time to settle after taking out of the pineapple. But this is the brush styling side today. There's definitely some really good definition still in here, especially underneath in these sort of really clumpy bits. I wouldn't personally refresh this. After settling, I think it will be fine. I don't think I would personally need to refresh this side. This side is similar to yesterday, slightly less defined, a bit more voluminous, a less defined look, a more lived in kind of, I just woke up like this curly hair look. So yeah, I really like this side as well. The front bits have gone a bit crazy overnight, so these ones are just sticking all over the place, curling every which way, but I think it's because like they don't know what way to clump right now. And this one has gone into like one giant clump, so let's separate that a little. And then I am going to just let my hair settle for a little bit, because usually what I would do is shake my hair out in the steam of the shower, and that kind of helps settle my curls in place and helps get a little bit of the definition back as well. But I didn't do that today because I wanted to take my hair out with you guys on the camera. So yeah, this one, like, it clearly wants to go that side, doesn't it? I mean, look. I think it's used to going that way. It is so used to going that way that it wants to go that way. I'm going to put a couple of clips in here just to kind of help that settle in place there. And then I'm just going to let it settle for about 15 minutes. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes of settling, and I don't know, is there a difference? I feel like this side has elongated slightly, which does happen when I let my hair settle, as I said. The top layer is more wavy naturally. Look how juicy and clumpy, and this lasts as well. I just really find that even just taking a few extra minutes on wash day to brush style my hair does really help my curl definition last longer between wash days. So you're putting in the effort on wash day so you don't have to put the effort in throughout the rest of the week. But don't get me wrong, it did take me a while to figure out how to brush style my hair. I think I've actually done a full like how to brush style, how to section video, so I'll link that up here for you. But yeah, I really hope that you found this video helpful. Let me know in the comments which side you prefer, brush styled or scrunched, and let me know what you prefer for your hair as well. Are you a brush styler? Are you a scruncher? Do you only brush style on special occasions? Do you prefer scrunching always? Let me know. And as always, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give it a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.